Today's very existing news. Jonah Johnston and Ashley marriage. And finally, Ashley pregnant. Ashley expecting new baby. I will explain everything. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today, we've got a story that's equal parts heartwarming and exciting. If you followed 7 Little Johnstons, you know Jonah Johnston, the witty, caring youngest sibling whose journey has been a fan favorite. But today, we're not talking about his antics or adventures. We're talking wedding bells, vows, and a surprise that will have you reaching for the tissues. Jonah's path to love wasn't straightforward. Between the laughter and the family chaos, he quietly searched for the one. And in early 2024, he found her. Ashley, an equally kind-hearted soul whose gentle spirit complemented Jonah's playful energy. Today, we'll take you behind the scenes of their engagement, relive the breathtaking wedding day, and share the joyous news that Ashley is expecting their very first child together. Stick around. This is a journey you don't want to miss. To truly understand why Jonah's marriage is so special, we need a quick refresher on the Johnston family. 7 Little Johnstons has captured hearts since its premiere, showcasing Amber, Trent, Emma, Alex, and Jonah as they navigate life with dwarfism. Their parents, Trent and Amber Johnston Sr., have raised 5 children, each with their own unique personality. From navigating school dances to tackling career ambitions, each sibling has leaned on the others for support. Jonah, though the youngest, has often been an emotional anchor, proof that strength isn't about size, but about heart. It's this inner strength that prepared him for a lifelong partnership with someone as loving as Ashley. Before Ashley, Jonah dated casually, but something clicked when they met at a family gathering in late 2023. Friends describe Ashley as a grounding presence, bringing calm where Jonah brought laughter. Together, they complement each other, and it didn't take long before fans began to root for them as a couple. Jonah's journey to finding love. Jonah's early 20s were a whirlwind. He explored photography, traveled, and spent hours writing poetry, but romance eluded him. In interviews, he's admitted feeling nervous about dating, worried that his condition would make relationships complicated. Yet those fears melted when he first saw Ashley smile. Behind the scenes, Ashley saw beyond the cameras. She praised Jonah's authenticity, his ability to laugh at himself, and his unwavering loyalty. When they first started talking, Jonah said he felt seen for the first time. By their 3rd date, a quiet picnic under a willow tree, he knew she was different. Jonah confided in his family soon after. Emma cried tears of joy, Alex gave him a high five, and even Dad jokingly threatened to inspect any suitors at future family events. But deep down, everyone could tell this was serious. Ashley fit into the Johnston clan as if she'd been there since day one. Let's rewind to that first meeting. It was December 15, 2023, a cozy Christmas party at the Johnstons' home. Decked in holiday lights, the house buzzed with energy. Ashley walked in, shaking hands and offering warm hugs. When she met Jonah, their eyes locked, and the rest, as they say, is history. They spent the evening chatting by the fireplace, discovering shared passions, a love for old-school vinyl records, hiking in the Smoky Mountains, and volunteer work at local animal shelters. In the weeks that followed, their friendship turned into something deeper. Casual coffee dates led to sunset hikes. Game nights evolved into intimate dinners. By February 2024, they were inseparable. Behind the cameras, producers and crew noticed their chemistry, capturing moments that fans now treasure. Fast forward to April 10, 2024, the day Jonah popped the question. He planned an elaborate surprise at their favorite spot, Lake Keowee in South Carolina. Jonah had secretly arranged for Ashley's closest friends and family to await them on a decorated pier. As the sun dipped below the horizon, he got down on one knee. "Ashley Murray Johnson," he said, voice trembling, "will you marry me?" She said yes, of course. The pier erupted in cheers and confetti. That moment, immortalized by family video cameras, now has millions of views online, proof that love stories resonate universally. From proposal to planning, Jonah and Ashley had 6 months to orchestrate a wedding worthy of a fairy tale. They chose May 15, 2025, giving themselves time to customize every detail. Ashley designed her own wedding gown, an ethereal lace creation with delicate cap sleeves, honoring the charm of Southern romance. Jonah opted for a classic navy suit with subtle pinstripes, adding a boutonniere of baby's breath, a nod to their shared joy in small moments. Guests traveled from across the country, including the entire Johnston clan and close friends from the show. The couple incorporated personal touches, a string quartet playing Can't Help Falling in Love, a dessert bar featuring Ashley's grandmother's pecan pie, and a photo booth stocked with props representing each Johnston sibling's quirks. May 15 dawned bright and clear in Fort Mill, South Carolina. The venue, a sprawling botanical garden, was awash in pastel hues of blush and ivory. Guests arrived to soft harp music drifting through magnolia trees. Jonah's nerves melted when he saw Ashley for the first look. She stood at the end of a petal-lined aisle, her veil catching the sunlight. He couldn't help but grin through his tears. The officiant, Jonah's childhood pastor, led the ceremony, weaving in anecdotes about Jonah's generosity and Ashley's kindness. When the couple exchanged vows, Ashley promised to be his partner in every adventure, and Jonah vowed to cherish her laughter and comfort her fears. After the ring exchange, they sealed their promises with a kiss that seemed to pause time. The crowd erupted in cheers, and a host of white doves soared into the sky, symbolizing hope and new beginnings. At the reception, champagne flutes clinked as Jonah's best man delivered a heartfelt toast. Emma wiped away tears. Alex teased Jonah about finally settling down. Amber reminisced about the little boy who once built forts in the backyard. As Jonah and Ashley shared their first dance to Ed Sheeran's Perfect, sparkler arches lit up the night. It was a perfect fusion of intimacy and celebration, one that encapsulated their journey from tentative strangers to lifelong partners. Once the honeymoon in Savannah, Georgia, concluded, Jonah and Ashley settled into married life. They moved into a charming cottage just minutes from the Johnston family home, a decision that speaks volumes about their commitment to family connections. Fans have caught glimpses of their daily routine, Sunday brunches with Emma, volunteering together at local shelters, and cozy movie nights curled up on the couch. Their social media feeds overflow with candid moments, Ashley's infectious laughter, Jonah's unexpected serenades, and plenty of couple selfies against scenic backdrops. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, Jonah and Ashley are expecting their first child. On May 18, 2025, Ashley shared the joyous announcement on Instagram. The caption read, "Our hearts are full. Baby Johnston arriving November 2025. Fans flooded the comments with congratulations, love, and excitement. Some called it the best news of 2025. Others shared tears of joy. Behind the scenes, the couple filmed their own reveal video. Jonah, visibly emotional, placed a tiny pair of baby shoes on the family mantelpiece. Ashley, her eyes shining, said, "We can't wait to share this journey with you all." The video racked up over 2 million views in 24 hours, proof that fans felt deeply invested in their happiness. According to Ashley's doctor, the pregnancy is progressing beautifully. At her 12-week scan, the baby's heartbeat was strong, and their first ultrasound photo quickly became a cherished keepsake. Jonah has already started planning a gender reveal party, balloons, confetti, the whole works. Social media erupted. #JohnstonBaby trended on Twitter, while fan pages shared well wishes and gift registry links. Some longtime followers reminisced about watching Jonah grow up on screen. Now, they'll witness him become a father. The Johnston family has always celebrated each milestone together. Amber posted a heartfelt Instagram story, writing, "Our family just grew by one, and we couldn't be happier." Emma teased that Jonah would be the best dad ever, while Alex promised to teach baby Johnston how to fish. With the baby due this November, Jonah and Ashley have plenty to prepare. nursery decor, parenting classes, and those all-important name brainstorming sessions. Will they choose something traditional like Grace or Michael, or opt for a name that honors Johnston family heritage? Stay tuned next month. We'll share an exclusive interview with the couple as they tour the Emily-themed nursery. Plus, we'll give you a sneak peek at their gender reveal party plans. Trust us, you don't want to miss their adorable reveal moment. Jonah Johnston and Ashley's journey from sweethearts to newlyweds, and now soon-to-be parents, reminds us of the power of love, family, and unwavering support. We've laughed with them, cried with them, and cheered for them every step of the way. More update. Our 7 little Johnstons star Jonah Johnston and his girlfriend Ashley still together. 7 little Johnstons Jonah Johnston engagement reveal soon. And tensions high as Amber and Trent Johnston violate Jonah's privacy. What happened? And Jonah Johnston is treated like a child by Trent and Amber. I will explain everything. Our 7 little Johnstons star Jonah Johnston and his girlfriend Ashley still together. Viewers have watched Elizabeth Anna and Jonah Johnston leave their family home in recent seasons of the well-liked TLC reality series 7 Little Johnstons. When the 3 siblings reached maturity, they were all excited to live on their own. Jonah received assistance from Trent and Amber in season 11 with packing and settling into his new house. One significant individual, Jonah's girlfriend Ashley, was initially unaware that he had moved out on his own. The fact that Ashley was not informed of the transfer led many to believe that there might be communication problems, or more, between the two. This hypothesis was only confirmed by the season 14 trailer. Find out whether Jonah and his girlfriend are still together by reading on. In the 7 Little Johnstons season 14 opener, Jonah arrived late to his mother's birthday celebration. Jonah's delay on Amber's special day, along with his lack of response to texts and general off demeanor since that terrifying Delta 8 incident, led Trent and Amber to question him about his mental health. Jonah then disclosed that he was having trouble adhering to his usual work schedule due to depressive and anxious symptoms. The executive decision to have Jonah return home was made by Amber so that his parents could assist him in helping himself and getting back on track. Additionally, Jonah gave viewers a quick update on his life, including the state of his relationships. According to the 22-year-old, "I'm living with my friend, and that's going ok. But work isn't going well at all since the incident with Delta 8, she stated on the show. "We've been dating for just over 3 years, Ashley and I. There is definitely room for improvement where Ashley and I are. I believe that every situation could be improved. It was previously implied in the season 14 trailer that Jonah and Ashley's relationship wasn't the best. My struggles with anxiety have been causing me to not prioritize Ashley as much as I should," Jonah said. Furthermore, it appears that Trent and Amber surveilled Jonah's phone and discovered texts between him and Ashley that they didn't like. "The fact that they went through his phone, it kind of scared me," Ashley explained. After, the scene shifted to Amber insisting, "It's just not going to work." However, it's not obvious to whom she is addressing. Ashley said to Jonah near the end of the video, "It's not just me and you, it's us. That will be the key to its success. It is either all or nothing." Jonah was still dating Ashley at the time of the filming of the season 12 premiere, but it's not clear if they're still together today. Although Jonah hasn't made any public announcements on his relationship status, there are oddly few pictures of him and Ashley together on his Instagram grid. When Jonah told Ashley that he had left his parents' house in season 12, it became a little awkward because it had already happened. Jonah finally revealed the news to his girlfriend when they were on vacation in Florida with family and friends. Ashley was upset that her partner had kept his plans to move a secret from her, which seemed to escalate tensions between the two. In season 11, Ashley also revealed to the cameras that she and Jonah had talked about sharing a home. Ashley assumed she and Jonah would move in together shortly after 2 years of dating, especially considering she lives 5 hours away from him. Ashley expressed her happiness for Jonah, although she was obviously taken aback. It appears that we won't know if Jonah and Ashley are still together until the conclusion of season 14. We can only hope that they were able to make their long-distance romance work by improving their communication. 7 Little Johnstons Jonah Johnston engagement reveal soon. According to the most recent 7 Little Johnstons news, many viewers believe Jonah Johnston will shortly announce his engagement. So, is there any indication that this might come to pass? Jonah Johnston's numerous admirers and followers enjoy watching him as he embarks on one of the greatest comeback plots ever. As observers have witnessed previously, Jonah battled sadness and anxiety. His situation worsened to the point where he tried with the synthetic narcotic Delta-8. After Jonah had a negative reaction to the drug, Amber and Trent Johnston had him return home. This originally made things more difficult for the oldest son, but viewers love seeing how Jonah, with some tough love from Amber and Trent, was able to change his life. Scenes from season 14 of 7 Little Johnstons showed how Jonah Johnston has changed drastically throughout the years. He and Ashley, his girlfriend, have a good relationship, and he seems to be getting back on track financially. Furthermore, Jonah Johnston discovered more effective coping mechanisms to help him deal with situations where he feels overburdened. He has resorted to grilling since he finds that smoking meats makes him feel at ease. Additionally, and his family can attest to it, he has become rather proficient at it. Many viewers are pleased of Jonah for finding a good activity to keep his mind busy and prevent him from entering some of the dark places he used to. This is just one example. Scenes from season 14 of 7 Little Johnstons showed how Jonah Johnston has changed drastically throughout the years. He and Ashley, his girlfriend, have a good relationship, and he seems to be getting back on track financially. Furthermore, Jonah Johnston discovered more effective coping mechanisms to help him deal with situations where he feels overburdened. He has resorted to grilling since he finds that smoking meats makes him feel at ease. Additionally, and his family can attest to it, he has become rather proficient at it. Many viewers are pleased of Jonah for finding a good activity to keep his mind busy and prevent him from entering some of the dark places he used to. This is just one example. Many fans of 7 Little Johnstons are curious about whether Jonah Johnston and his girlfriend would expand their relationship further, given that they are still together. According to a recent hint from Emma Johnston, the announcement of the engagement might happen sooner rather than later. Ashley and Emma grew closer over the recent family vacation to Puerto Rico. Emma most recently posted a picture of Ashley and their infant son, Leighton Bolden, with the message, "Look who's back, my other sister." When Emma refers to Ashley as her other sister, it seems as though Jonah has already proposed. Fans of 7 Little Johnstons were undoubtedly agitated by this, and many viewers expressed their opinions. Many were already speculating on how Amber and Trent Johnston would spread out this possible engagement for the sake of content. According to one commenter, Amber will make every effort to conceal it in order to obtain additional seasons if he does. A huge engagement will mark the end of the next season. Expect another one where Amber plans the wedding and Ashley has no say in the matter. As one commenter put it, she must truly enjoy these trips. Tensions high as Amber and Trent Johnston violate Jonah's privacy. What happened? Amber and Trent Johnston breached their son Jonah's privacy, according to the debut trailer for 7 Little Johnstons Season 14. Discover all the information about the first trailer and the reasons behind the high level of tension by reading on. As we previously reported, the trailer provides a glimpse of Jonah's persistent mental health problems. His parents let the 22-year-old return to live with them despite his fear. Thus, they are now able to assist him and deal with his issues. Trent and Amber Johnston appear to sincerely care about their son and want to know how he's doing. They do not wish for him to be left to do everything by himself. His anxiousness is expressly mentioned in the preview, and he claims that it is beginning to interfere with his relationship. Although Jonah might be grateful for his parents' support, It turns out that returning to live with them has several drawbacks. Trent and Amber have a conversation with Jonah's girlfriend, Ashley, in the teaser. Trent admits, "We became really nosy parents," as he speaks with Ashley. "We stole the phone from Jonah." The breach of Jonah's privacy is then disclosed by Trent Johnston. "You guys read messages to each other," he says. The preview is quite short and doesn't tell what Trent Johnston and Amber found on Jonah's phone. Therefore, it's unknown how bad things are. Ashley appears taken aback. "It kind of scared me that they went through his phone," she admits in a confessional. A one small thing could set off a chain reaction. "It is just not going to work," Amber replies back at the table. Ashley talks to Jonah about the entire exchange as she gets into her car to drive away. "It isn't just you and me," she says. "We are. That will be the key to its success. It's either all or nothing." Jonah says goodbye to his girlfriend without saying much. How precisely this privacy violation will impact Jonah and Ashley's relationship in the future is unknown. However, it appears that Ashley has been severely impacted. In your opinion, did Amber and Trent Johnston violate the privacy of their son Jonah? Comment below with your thoughts. 7 Little Johnstons fans worry about Jonah Johnston. Why? Now Jonah Johnston is causing concern among 7 Little Johnston supporters. Concerns have been raised by his recent appearance on his family's TLC. In what way, then, did viewers suspect that something was amiss? Read on for all the specifics. The Johnstons were back on TLC this week. Season 14 of their show is now airing. Please take note that the information in this post comes from Season 14's first episode, which debuted this past Tuesday. If you've not seen this article yet, skip it. During the season opener, fans followed Jonah following his encounter with the synthetic cannabis drug Delta-8. Before calling his parents for assistance, he had bought it at a gas station. It had quite a significant impact on him in the end. According to Trent and Amber's interview with Distractify, he acknowledged not knowing how to drive and was unsure of his location. Amber and Trent acknowledged having some PTSD and worrying about their son after that terrifying incident. TLC's YouTube page features a snippet of the Season 12 premiere. In the video, which lasts 3 minutes, Trent and Amber talk about Jonah's recent actions and explain their worries about him. Jonah was tardy and did not reply to his family's text messages while they were all at home for Amber's birthday celebration. He said that time had slipped from his mind. During the entire episode, people believed Jonah was acting strangely. YouTube users who are fans of 7 Little Johnstons are commenting on the video and sharing their thoughts. A fan exclaims, "OMG, he ought to take things seriously and quit hanging out with such types of friends, since that is frightening, and Jonah is more knowledgeable than him." Another watcher of 7 Little Johnstons can identify with Jonah in some manner. They write, "Yeah, something is wrong. And I say this from someone who is really depressed, barely wants to do anything, and doesn't make time for family." And further voice adds, "Something is seriously affecting him." Was Jonah Johnston's behavior alarming to you then? Think he needs assistance? Talk about the Johnston family in the comments area below, and return to TV shows Ace for more updates. On Tuesdays, TLC broadcasts new episodes of 7 Little Johnstons. Jonah Johnston is treated like a child by Trent and Amber. Fans are becoming sarcastic because they believe Trent and Amber Johnston still treat Jonah Johnston, who will turn 25 in 2025, like a child on TLC's 7 Little Johnstons. Following last week's Galentine's Day program, the criticism surfaced. TLC viewers have already criticized Jonah in Season 15 of the reality TV program. A scene from 2022 that was ruined when he moved home following his Delta-8 problem was another example of how certain older episodes are criticized. His refusal to grant his sisters any privacy astounded the audience. TLC viewers believe that Trent and Amber Johnston treat their kid like a toddler. Even though he is their child, Jonah Johnston is an adult. It's true that he encountered some issues when using Delta-8. The prevailing view, however, seems to be that his parents shouldn't spoil him. During the Galantine episode of 7 Little Johnstons, viewers of TLC witnessed Trent and Amber Johnston speaking with his girlfriend Ashley once more. She desired a closer relationship with Jonah after finishing her studies. However, as they still want that he be cared for at home, they disagreed. They believed she ought to look after their son instead. "He really shouldn't be living alone," Trent remarked. Criticism of the reality TV star's mollycoddling was quickly discussed on Reddit. Op stated, in part, "What is the age of Jonah? 15 years old? He will not be successful in the adult world if they continue to treat him like a child. He tried Delta 8 and had a terrible experience, which made him stress out. Many individuals have experienced similar things. Learning from mistakes and getting back up is a necessary part of growing up. Does he get anxious? 1 to 5 adults also do this. Within a typical workplace of 200 workers, 40 persons suffer from anxiety." His parents appeared annoying and cloying, even to Jonah Johnston. In the comments, additional viewers hurried to discuss it. Their thoughts on the matter involving Jonah are as follows. Both he and Ashley are adults, thus neither of them had the right to say those things to her. I thought it was tacky. It was such an odd conversation they had recently. Since they are in their 20s, they don't require direction from Trent and Amber regarding how to carry on their relationship. The idea that Ashley should feel pressured to live with Jonah is absurd. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.